We should have introduced ourselves.
So you're gonna put this in the beginning? Wait, what do we say?
Like, say your name, zodiac sign, how old you are.
Shut up.
No, you gotta say it. How old you are, your relationship status, go.
Your relationship status.
Okay.
Full name.
Well,
yes.
Les is the one that they know, so Les goes first.
Okay.
Okay, I'm bored. Anyways.
Well, obviously they know me who I am. My name's Leslie.
Do they know your sign?
I'm an Aries. Well, yeah, they would know, obviously.
Well, everything.
Okay, well, my name's Leslie. I'm an Aries. I am 18, currently about to turn 19 soon. My birthday's April 6th. I'll be expecting gifts. Thank you. Cash App is down below. I mean, Venmo. And I am currently single.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I am sad.
I don't know.
Like, I'm like...
What?
I just think it's funny we're saying, like, we're like, please find me a boyfriend. Like, I'm single.
That's what it sounds like.
It's so funny.
No.
Okay.
They know who they are.
So
I
what
don't
is
really
it?
know.
Wink.
I don't think I want a boyfriend. Though.
Okay, go.
I don't know. It's weird. I'm Hugo.
Say it louder.
I'm Hugo. Damn, what is this class? My birthday?
Your zodiac sign.
Oh my god, I'm a Taurus.
Yes,
I'm
we
also
love
Christian.
Christian Mingle.
Wait, what else? Dude.
Age. Your age.
18.
Okay.
I'm about to turn 19 April 23rd.
What's taking you so long to say your age? You're like, hold up, wait a minute.
What else?
That's it. Abby?
Okay, so
Damn,
you're single.
Oh, no, I'm
Right,
single.
single.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I want a boyfriend though. Maybe.
He's like, don't you dare hit me.
Don't hit me up.
Okay, so I'm Abby. I'm a Cancer, but I'm gonna tell you everything. My moon sign is.
My rising sign is a Taurus.
Pisces, but my rising sign is Leo, and I act like a Leo, but I'm also a Cancer. So
Step this.
know that if you know about that stuff. What is that?
Wait. I didn't. My rising sign is a Taurus, and my moon sign is a Virgo.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
You're part of me?
That's why you're compatible, probably.
Yeah.
They're furries. Yeah. So,
You didn't say your age or your relationship status.
And single.
I'm 19 and I'm
single.
in a relationship.
She's in a relationship, y'all.
No.
There you go. Open
It's
your
okay.
computer.
Is it? Oh, we're recording. Oh,
Yeah. We got
I just want
canes.
to stare at myself.
We got canes. She got a 3-finger. I got the box. He got the box. Okay. One person asked, like, gave us a topic of fake people or fake dudes.
I'm scared.
Fake dudes.
I don't really have that much experience with like fake people.
I can't relate.
Like, I really don't.
Dudes.
I've only had one fake friend ever, and it was when I was a sophomore or junior.
Ooh, exposing.
It was when I was a junior.
What's her name?
Should I say it? Her name's Isabella. Isabella, that's her name. Isabella, I forgot.
Damn,
Anyway.
we're being bold.
And I dated this boy. So I went to Ralston, and he did not go to Ralston. They did not know each other, but she was friends with me. So one time I was with him, or I was with her. Her and I were like with each other, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to hang out with him. It was like our first date and stuff. And she's like, oh my, and she saw him snapping me, and she's like, oh my gosh, can I add him on Snap? But I didn't think that was weird because I was like, because that's what I usually do with most of my friends. Like I would let you guys add like a boy I'm talking to, like
You would let us
add them on Snap. Like I would let you add them on Snap because I'm like, oh, like that's not weird to me at all. So they added each other on Snap and stuff like that, and it was fine. They never he never did anything. She never did anything, and then we broke up. And when we broke up, he was one of those types of people that would put on his Snap story like really sad stuff. Like, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what are you doing?
When
So
people post their feelings.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or he would post his feelings. So I messaged her the day, because I broke up with him, so I messaged her the day after. Or no, the day of. I said, hey, I broke up with Daniel today, just so you know. Because I didn't want her to be like, why is he posting all this sad stuff? And everything like that. And then the day after we broke up, and I had warned did you see that too?
I'd be so mad.
The day after we broke up, and I had warned her that we broke up, she sent me because I had streaks at the time because I was like a junior. So she sent me a streak of her smoking with him. And I was like,
that's so
what
hot.
are you doing? Like, it was just so weird. And then, and he was still really sad. Like, he was, like, trying to get back together with me. And he's like, are you mad at me because I hung out with her? And I'd be like, no.
No.
I'm not mad and stuff like that. But it was so weird. So I just blocked her. I was like, whatever. I'm not friends with this girl. But that's the only experience I have.
That was a really good experience. What about you, Leslie?
We don't associate
All
with
of
the fake.
WB's.
For real, all of WB's. We don't associate with the fake. Sorry.
But
Mm.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
say
have too
anything.
much.
I don't want to say like names, you know what I mean? Because half my followers could be like knowing them and be like, oh,
She
look,
talked
he's
about you, be like, yes, more followers, more views.
But okay, you want the smoke? What's up? I'm kidding. I'll set Hugo on you. How about you, Hugo?
I don't want to talk about him.
Oh, come on. You
No.
just be very vague. One fake thing that happened to you.
What? I just...
Let's just say
Oh, a fake thing?
no, like fake person, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like something they
Fake
did to
dude.
you.
You could say talk about a fake dude. Don't say names, like nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
A fake dude.
What do-
I don't. Dudes just they're just so, like so confusing.
I don't really have, like, a lot of straight friends.
No,
Not
like
because I flirt with them.
like relationships
No, I
too.
meant like relationship wise.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no fake dude.
You're gonna edit this.
Oh,
That's
okay.
so much work though.
If you forget, I'm going to bug you.
But
What nickname? Banana.
Apple.
Apple.
And
Apple
yours
bottom.
is Larry.
mhm.
Okay, shoot. Are you gonna say your story or no?
Mm, I don't-
Any like?
Do I? I don't, another topic.
I think you do. Okay,
Let's talk about relationships now.
Oh, no, not with you.
Okay, so say why you do not want Leslie to be
Like
in a
I
relationship.
can't even be a lesbian either. He's like, no, I like you.
I know. I'm like, I want to date Leslie. She's like, yes, and he's like, no, get away.
No.
Oh, no, don't really date, though.
Yeah.
We're going to.
I'm like these two were like.
Okay, then make out.
No, hold on. Okay, so this is what happened. So these two all summer they're like hot girl summer. I was over here like relationship, and I still am like this. Abby has a boyfriend now. Hugo
Ew.
single.
She has a
And-
boyfriend.
I'm looking and ready to mingle.
Wow, good
But
job.
why? But why are you against her getting a boyfriend?
A boyfriend?
Yeah.
No, it's just she's complicated. If she said, "You go, I want a boyfriend," yes, but she's like,
I'm just letting what happens
I
happen.
don't know.
I'm just like
Not really. She's like hot girl summer, and then
I
she'll start
never
talking
said
about
hot girl
No,
summer.
or not hot girl summer, but like you sound like you don't want one, but then the other day you'll be like, I mean, if
Really?
it happens, it happens.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
feel
Like,
like
if it
she
happens,
does.
if it happens, it happens. I'm not forcing anything. You know what
Like,
I mean?
yeah, she's not. Because, I mean, if she wanted a boyfriend, she could have one, but just not with someone she actually likes. You know what I mean?
Would you have a
Mhm.
boyfriend with someone you go to the club with?
Go to a club with? I would bring my boyfriend to the club with.
Or are you talking about a guy that she met at the club? That would be
Yeah,
like...
I'll seem messy. Like, you
I know.
I haven't met anyone that like has a boyfriend and goes to the club and it's like a good relationship.
Damn.
Have you?
Really? That, like, goes out and has a boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
Because this one girl,
But what?
this one girl, she's had a boyfriend for a year, and she had the same experience with me. Like, they've been dating for a year, and she went to a club, and her boyfriend said that he was going home or something, and he was there, and she like didn't
And
lie
they
to
went
him.
in together?
No,
Or no?
no,
Oh.
but I don't know. I mean, I guess you, but like, or Larry. Sorry,
Does it what?
Larry doesn't really go to the club.
Larry.
Larry.
um,
Okay, another topic.
Okay, hold on.
what are you gonna do? But I still don't get what's so bad about Leslie being in a relationship.
I don't know.
Because she's been single for a while, so she, you know what I mean? She should
Thanks for
enter-
reminding me.
I just want to be singing by myself. Wait until I
Oh,
get
is that
one.
what it is? You don't want to
Yeah,
be single by
probably.
yourself? Okay. Jealousy. No, I'm just kidding.
I have my eye on someone.
When this video goes up, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be a different one. Just kidding.
No, they knew who they are. Okay, hold on. Okay. Damn, yo. Okay. If you had the world's attention for 30 seconds, what would you say?
Wait, somebody asked that? What?
The world's attention?
Oh,
For 30
I want-
seconds, what
only
would you
30
say?
seconds? Absolutely not.
I mean, obviously, I'd say something good.
I'd say spread love.
Yeah, like,
That's the only word? You'd be like, spread love. Those
No.
words.
Word. They're
Oh.
2 words, not just a
Oh.
word. Yeah, I'll just say spread love. Like, that's the
Oh.
concept of it.
But no, I mean, I would
I
be
think I
like,
go after people that are like really sad. I
I'd
don't
go
know.
after them. I'd be on their ass.
No, it's like I don't know.
What would you say?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
You, I sound
Let's
like
count.
so, like
1, 2, 3, 4.
you are not alone. Just kidding. You are. I'm just kidding.
The only thing though is
I'm not editing that out.
The only thing is, don't you think like, because that's what I was like, I would say like basic things like
Yeah.
girls support girls, like don't buy from fast fashion, like all this stuff and everything. But it's like, don't you think they've heard that before?
True. Wait,
That's the
so
only
what
thing.
kind
So
of
I'm like-
attention though? Like
Any-
any kind?
Like, what would you do with the attention?
The whole world. Oh
Yeah,
my
you'd be
god.
like, look at me, look at
I'd
me.
probably dance. So I'm like, you can
Oh,
all
okay.
like, you know.
Watch
Wow,
this
look
fat
at him.
ass.
Okay, we could do that too.
Yes,
Yeah.
Kate. Yes, Kate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Who was dancing?
Oh.
Wait, what'd you say? Spread love.
Yeah. Who's the craziest one of the group?
Leslie, no doubt.
No.
What is that supposed to
She's
mean?
an Aries.
Okay, I don't act
Shut
like
the
an Aries.
hell up.
I don't act like an Aries. And he's a Gemini.
I'm not.
I know.
Rude.
I know, that's why I said it.
Oh, what am I? What's a Gemini?
Oh, Geminis are very like.
I
Well,
said it because I was joking with you because you don't like zodiac signs. So I was like,
It's not like. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I won't like. Oh my god! I'm gonna pray to the horoscopes that I want all the hopes and
But I don't
the
do that.
stars.
But the thing is, it's accurate. Like she acts like an Aries.
But I feel
I
like
don't
it's for
act like an
everything.
Aries. I feel like I don't.
Yes, you do. Not in a bad way.
Ramiro said he was an Aries, and that boy is not fast and loud.
No, but he's like feisty. Like he's a little like, you know what I mean? Like,
Rawr.
yeah, for real.
He
Like
said he would date. Isn't that crazy?
We should talk about Chipotle next. Okay.
no.
No,
Yes,
I don't.
yes,
I hate that job.
But who's the craziest of the group?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I just don't see it. I just don't see
Who
it.
do you think is crazier?
Oh yeah.
Do you go? I'm very calm. Like he was like a show choir boy. Like show choir boys are a little crazy.
No.
We are.
No.
Why do we think
You know.
Hugo's crazy?
Why do we think Abby's crazy?
I don't see. Well, I mean, honest, the time that she broke my back. But why do we think Hugo's crazy?
No. Where are we? Okay.
Okay, you don't have to put this in the video, but
You get it like when you're on something else.
I mean, I don't go to people like, well,
Yeah, exactly, Hugo.
but I don't like make it where it's uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Like, I want to like you know. It's
Do I
just
have
in
to
my
edit
mind.
that out?
The part where she said yes.
Fine. Okay.
but I don't think being crazy is bad. Like if you guys said I was like
Tell your
the
brother to
craziest
put it
thing.
down.
Like
Rude.
crazy, like wild. I feel like out of us, I'm the wildest.
Yeah,
though.
for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
but I'm not like the craziest.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like crazy.
That's all the drugs.
I'm not editing that out. So you think I'm crazy? Like so like
no,
psycho?
like you're funny. No, not like that.
Oh, okay. I was over here like, hold up, wait a minute. Because then you're gonna scare all these men away. I'm
No.
kidding.
You do think I'd be like, oh my gosh, like you're crazy. Like it's just funny, like the stuff you do.
Okay.
Okay.
But this is like the good type of crazy. Like she's a lot, but like I know whoever I introduce Leslie to, like they'll like her. Like I know they're gonna like her. I don't even have to worry.
Who said
No,
that?
I'm being serious. That's true.
Who's the smartest?
Me.
No, remember that one time Abby always likes to argue.
Hugo doesn't believe in evolution.
Oh my
Let's
god.
talk about
I
that.
believe in the revolution of the Bible.
Abby, let's talk about that. Explain it to
Can I
them.
get an amen, somebody?
Evolution is just fact. Like we came from like a few.
Monkeys.
Why am I
Monkeys.
seeing so much hair?
Yes.
Jesus didn't say that in the Bible.
Look, I have hairy arms for a reason.
Like a monkey. But I don't know. It's just like evolution is fact. Like my mom's a very big Catholic, and she kind of is like, oh, I think evolution did happen, but I think God created it. Like God is like, so she's very Christian, so she's like, God just like started something and was like, it'll do its own thing. Like it'll like create its own thing, you know. And then it created like humans. So that's what she thinks. Is there any like real proof, or is it just it doesn't make sense to you? I feel like it just doesn't make sense to you. That's why you don't believe in it.
Yeah. I'm a Christian.
Me too.
I am too.
Of course. So, I don't know.
Well, oh my god. What?
You have a brain freeze?
Yes. Okay.
She said,
This person, how did you guys meet?
through our job.
Who wants to say that?
It's pretty...
Okay. Oh.
Think
I don't
we're
remember
gonna
how I
see
met.
that girl.
I don't remember how. I don't know.
We all met at Chipotle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chipotle.
We work at Chipotle.
Are we gonna say a story or?
I thought Abby was stuck up.
When he first met me.
Because
He
she
still thinks
didn't
that.
smile. She was just...
I hate my job. But not because of Leslie. I'm always like, I love my life. Like, I love my job. So, Leslie.
I'm scared.
Leslie's very, like, when you get to know her, she has, like, a very hard exterior, but she's really soft and cute. So when I first met her, I was kind of put off. I was like, oh, like...
Me too. I told Abby, I was like, Abby, I don't know if we can be friends.
I told one of my friends, I was like, oh yeah, I work with this girl, and I think she's one of those girls where she knows that I literally was said, like, I think she knows she's pretty, so she kind of, like, acts like, that's
I'm really hurt.
No, but then I was like, I mean, you know you're pretty, but you're not an athlete, you know?
Think that.
He goes like, absolutely not.
I didn't think that.
I just remember... Because you were just very, like, I forgot what you would do, but just, you're like, kind of, you know what I mean, when you first, I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I mean, that's good for other people because then they know, like, be careful with what you say.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just because I grew up with 3 brothers, so, like, the outside of me just looks like dumb.
I'm surprised you're not lesbian.
Did you really?
You won't even let me be one.
Well, I mean, if you're surrounded... Never mind. I hate stereotypes. I don't know why I'm stereotyping her.
One of our coworkers thought I was a lesbian when he first met me.
Who?
Who?
Me?
Crazy hair. Crazy hair.
Her?
Just as nice. This
Oh.
is, yeah.
Oh.
But she looks like a lesbian.
Yeah, he said I looked like a lesbian when he first met me.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh. How's he about?
Because I thought too, just like crazy hair.
He thought I was a lesbian.
That's funny.
He looks like a lesbian.
Yep. Oh, but Leslie was so soft. She was like, she's like, Abby, like, will you give me your number? Write your number on a napkin.
You said that to her?
Yeah, she's like, Abby, give me your number. Oh, and she would be like, Abby, you're like my sister. She would say that to me. I would be like,
I mean, I
"You're
remember
so
that.
cute."
You were always like, before I was like, I don't know. You would always be like, I like working with you. And I was like, yeah. And I was just like, I don't know.
I'm such a nice person.
She was really nice.
I'm such a nice person.
She is.
I guess we were just thrown off because when I would see her like really tough on other people, I was like, I don't want friends like that. If she goes like, come off on me.
You weren't like that to me, but I would kind of see you, so I'd be like,
yeah, because when that dude, he would like say mean things to me, and then you'd be like,
I would defend
Hugo,
you,
like,
though.
you're like, or you would be like, stop saying that stuff to Hugo, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, she's not that mean. But then one time, you just like were very like smart on the line. You're like, don't, you messed it up, and the people were like, oh my god, she has an attitude. And I was like, I don't like birthday gift.
yes.
Worst date ever. Abby, you go first.
Do I?
Let's
Oh
put
my
down.
gosh, I know I have one, but I don't know.
I know, me
That's
too.
what I'm thinking about it too. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute.
Oh, I have one. I went to movies with this one dude, and he told me he didn't have his wallet, and I was like, okay, like I'll just take care of it. So I paid for it. I was like, okay, it's cool. We get to movie, nothing really happens, and that's okay. But like after he goes, do you want to go out to eat? I was like, you want me to pay for it too? Like, hello? And he goes, no, I can pay for it. And I was like, oh. So he's about to take me like to McDonald's or something. Like we gonna get like the kids menus, like something cheap.
Yeah.
No, he's like, we can go to Longhorn, and I was like,
But he told
like,
you he said I forgot my
his
wallet.
Right, and then he
In
like,
the car? Was it in the car?
No, like at home, right? Because it was so awkward.
So
and I was like, okay.
weird.
And then we go to Longhorn, and this boy orders like a whole steak, and I'm over here with like a burger, and I was like, who's gonna pay for this? But he paid for it, and I was just so confused.
Yeah.
Isn't that annoying?
That
like
is
I was
weird.
just like,
He
was
could
that supposed
have
to be
been
cute?
he could have been like, will you pay for movies? I'll pay for dinner. But he
Yeah.
said, oh, I forgot it, like last second.
I have to think.
I know, me too. I know I've been on bad dates.
I don't really I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like I wouldn't consider them dates, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. Some of them.
So I have never really been on a date.
On any date. You've had boyfriends.
Yeah, but like we never really went on a date.
Even if you just like went out to eat together, that's a date.
We never went out to eat.
What about the? She just wants somebody to take her on a date.
Yeah, just take me on a date.
Like it's like this day. She's like, no. Like I'm a date virgin. Like first of all.
Yeah, for real. So take me on a real date. Show me what's that. But
one time I like was with this boy and stuff, and then he started to like he wanted to make out and was touching me and everything. I was kind of like, I don't really like want to or whatever. And then I don't know. And then a few minutes later, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, but like something happened. Like I have to be up at like 6 a.m. tomorrow. Like, and I was like, okay, I'll go.
'Cause I didn't give it to you.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll go. And then I just blocked him like right after. I was like, that was so weird. Like, I don't know. Yeah, so that's like the worst one. 'Cause it was just weird. He's like, oh, like it was just such a weird thing. I wish I would have just called him out and been like I still would have left, but I wish I would have called him out and been like, no. That was probably the worst one, I guess.
You already said yours, right?
no, mine would have to be like this one time this dude took me to the movies. I forgot about this, but when Abby...
So, going to the movies, what's a date?
Okay, you know what? Whatever. But Abby brought it up, so I was like, literally, like, when we got into the movies, like, right away, he started being all touchy and everything. I was like...
You want to do this in the dark, not in the day.
I was like, absolutely not. So I kept, like, going away from him, but he kept, like, grabbing me, and I was like, okay, this is not gonna go down. So I went to the bathroom, and I hid for, like, 20 minutes. And I was
How
like...
old were you?
Be like,
I
come
don't
on,
know.
my
I think
period.
I think this was last year.
Oh my gosh, boys are crazy.
Oh, wait, what about that one dude that I went to movies with? Remember, I thought he was a... Well, anyways, I went to the movies with some dude. Not what I was expecting.
It was like a blind date.
I think he already knew I was not into him when we got there. And then the whole entire movie, like, I was just facing myself. And I was like, we never messaged again. But he messaged me again the other day. He was like, hey. I was like,
really?
You Nazi, I didn't want you.
Okay, when I was a freshman, my like best friend, she was so pretty and stuff like that. So like she was so pretty and she kind of like this boy who was weird. Like he was just weird.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, I think we were freshmen. He was like a junior. Like he was just weird. I don't even know. He was just so awkward, and he would kind of like he would say like really weird lies like over the course. Like he told her like I think twice within the time that we knew him that his dad died. Like he told us that twice. He would be like he was weird. He was like a junior in high school, and he would be like, yeah, I have a twin brother, and he lives in Iowa, and like I've never met him, or like like we didn't grow up together. Like what is going on? Anyway, so she went on a so one time I was like we were best friends, so we would like hang out in groups. So one time it was like me, her, one of our other friends, and then him, and then and they weren't dating at this point or whatever, but he liked her, and then some of his friends, and and I like did not care. Like I knew these boys were so weird, so I would like flirt with them so hard because they were so awkward. They would be like they were just so awkward, so I thought it was funny because I was a freshman, so I'd just be like so like, oh my gosh, like I would just flirt with them so hard. So they they were awkward, so some of them would kind of like be into me and stuff like that. So one time she really wanted me to go on a double date with her and like the guy she was talking to, and then one of the weird boys, and I was like, I don't want to go. She's like, Abby, you have to go, and so and I was like, I do not want to go or whatever, but she was like my best friend, so then we went, and then she's like, okay, good news, he can't go, but one of like my man's like other friends is gonna come. So I was like, okay, at least it's not him. No, they were all weird. None of them were cute. Like, no, I did not want to go at all. So then he came, and he was awkward. And then do you know what he told me? He was like, so we were at the movies. We were at Twin Creeks. We were like waiting before the movies, like in the little lounge area where the couch is, like not in the movie theater. And he's like, yeah, I told like, oh my gosh. She's like, yeah, I told this kid in my grade, like in his math class or something, that I was like going on a date with this girl today, and he didn't believe me. So I was wondering if we could take a picture so I could show it to him. Like to show him. He's like, yeah, he didn't believe me. So can we take a picture? So I was like, sure. So he's like, absolutely not. And then I never saw him after that. And we sat in the movies, and I didn't.
Made out.
I think like I had the separator was down. I was just like. You know how sometimes during the movies you like laugh and look at each other, or I don't even know. I was just my eyes were on the screen. I was like, no, this is not happening. I'm like, absolutely not.
We should have introduced ourselves.
That wasn't really a date, but that was weird.
Okay, now we're gonna go on to conspiracy theories.
Oh my god. Oh, I have one.
No.
Okay.
The J-
I want to know.
No, he can wait.
I have a lot.
No, the JFK assassination.
Who's that?
Oh.
Isn't
No,
that on that
please
like
don't tell him.
Kool-Aid
Please
shirt?
don't tell him. Please don't tell him. Okay.
Fine.
Hugo, who is JFK?
The Kool-Aid like shirts. Remember where it would say JFK in the back?
Okay, JFK.
I don't know.
I'm crying.
John.
Oh, Roosevelt.
No, but you're kind of okay. You're
I'm
kind
just
of.
kidding. Yeah, the John Kennedy dude.
Yes, yes, you're so,
So
pretty.
what's the conspiracy about
Here, you
him?
get a cookie.
What's a major thing that happened to JFK that is unresolved?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't
I
know.
just said it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
He was assassinated.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the conspiracy. Okay, next
Is that
topic.
just
So
then.
another man?
I had a class, and it was called Modern Concepts, and we basically just talked about like the 50s and 60s. That's all we talked about. So we talked a lot about the JFK. So I learned a lot about it, and I think that there were like, I kind of forgot some of it, but I really like out of the stuff that we learned in school. I feel like it was part of like the, like, what was it? Like the mafia killed him. Like I really do think the mafia killed him off of what I learned. It was very interesting.
Girl, I thought Mafia was off like the FIFA World Cup or something.
Okay, next. The 9/11 cover up.
Wait, what do you guys think about JFK?
Well,
I
he
don't
doesn't
know-
know
I don't
anything,
know
so
how
we
they
can't
work.
really, we can't really talk about it.
But what do
Well,
you-
I just know that he was assassinated.
Why? Why did they say? What did they say that
then-
he was killed by?
So do you okay? So basically, what happened, and he was in.
Is this true? Because this is a conspiracy.
Yeah,
theory.
No, I'm
No,
gonna
no.
tell you everything that's true. So he was in like I think Dallas. Yeah, he was in Dallas. In the back of a convertible, just like on the town, like waving, like, "Oh, I'm in Dallas." There was a parade. It was a big deal because it was the president, you know. And there was this boy called Lee Harvey Oswald, and he had kind of like a troubled life. Like I think he was in the military. He I forgot what he did in the military, but he shot guns, and he was really good at shooting guns in the military. And he was he worked at a building nearby, but that day they couldn't find him. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't working where he was supposed to be. So he got arrested for shooting JFK because he got shot in the head like
So
twice.
then, why do they say it's a conspiracy
And stuff
theory?
like that. So then, before he could even go to trial, like they had him arrested, like the police were escorting him and stuff like this. This man named Jack. What was his name? I knew his name, but I forgot. This man killed him. So before he could even, because he was like, I'm innocent. So before he could even go on trial, like he was killed, and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna say the whole thing because it's such a long thing. His name was Jack Ruby. The guy who killed him was Jack Ruby, but Jack Ruby was part of like the mafia and stuff like that. So it's like there's a lot of stuff before that, but so some people, so I don't know. So it was just kind of like, oh, Lee Harvey Oswald did it, like that. That was just kind of what it is. So in books it says Lee Harvey Oswald did it, but he didn't have a trial, so you don't really know for sure. And
that's why
stuff like that. But yeah, so because of this whole thing, I think like the mafia did it, from what we learned.
He wasn't the first president killed, right?
No, or Abraham Lincoln was shot.
Yeah. Okay, the 9/11 cover up.
Don't they say there was like bombs inside the things too before the plane even went in?
That's what a lot
Yeah.
of people think, yeah.
And then there was also people that were like, on the news, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, like it was so crazy." But then those same people, when there was like that Las Vegas shooting, were also there when they were like, "Oh my gosh, we weren't expecting all this." So they're like, "Is something going on here?" Like it's the same people they interviewed, and it was weird.
Do you like believe in aliens?
I mean, yeah.
Do you
Of
believe in
course.
aliens? Hugo seems so upset with this.
I know. I mean, no. Where are the aliens?
I believe in
Why do they make fun of it?
Hugo, do you know how big our solar system is?
Like,
Like it's huge. You know. like the argument basically is just that our solar system is so huge. There has to be other life out there. Even if it's not intelligent, just life, like another plant or something.
so you don't believe in
Lord and
aliens?
his angels.
Like it's so big. Like we're in the Milky Way, and then like the,
Okay, but they went to the moon and they didn't find anything.
I don't even know what that's like.
Hold on.
But wait, okay, so honestly, you don't believe in aliens? You don't think aliens are real? Not like the green, like take me to your leader. Like not that, but any
Like
type
human life, basically.
I
Okay.
don't know. They keep
I'm gonna
looking at me
look
like
at-
that. I really
I
don't.
believe in it, to be honest.
Why? What's your proof? Who told you?
Because like Abby said, like there's a whole entire different like little planets out there. There has to be something else out there. There can't just be us. Okay, fine. Okay.
Maybe.
Societies control the world, like Illuminati.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
we
like,
did.
is
That
the
was-
sky real? Don't what?
Is the
So
sky
do you-
real? I
what-
think the sky is real.
You think so?
Why don't we just you go in a rocket and
Oh
send
wait,
him up there?
wait. Why do you think the sky is blue? My mom says because God is a boy.
Yes, gender reveal.
No wonder I get this from my mom.
No, there's a reason. In class, we were
Oh,
like,
the
no.
ocean.
we,
But why is the ocean blue?
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this.
there's a scientific reason. I learned it in
Okay,
like
but
7th grade, but I forgot.
Secret-
I believe in demons.
The moon landings were faked. Do you think that?
Didn't like Shane Dawson do a video on that? I think I saw something.
Do you think the moon landings were fake?
No.
I saw something saying that they think that we did land on the moon, but we didn't have the technology to film it, so they just refilmed it so that we could like celebrate it more.
Okay,
I
so
don't know.
you think the moon landing's real?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we landed there.
Is the Earth flat?
Why is water wet? Is water wet?
You could use water for it?
Look at his face.
I don't know. Well, before it gets wet, it's dry.
I'm tired of
Water?
it.
Yeah.
We're not having this argument. Oh, who do you truly love?
My mom.
Jesus.
There you go. That one. Finally, say something right.
Last movie you watched. If you don't tell your brother to put that music down, I'm gonna go up there and knock the dang. Tell him to put it down.
I don't know why he does that. Like he puts it up and then look, he's putting it down.
He just wants the attention. He wants us to know that he's
Just like
Last movie you watched.
yesterday Luis and I watched
Larry.
Dick and Jane or something.
Okay.
Dick and Jane or with like Jim Carrey.
Mine was The Invisible Man. It was. I recommend it. It's a nice movie.
I don't know. I don't know. What was it actually? The Proposal. I like that movie.
There you go. Do you
Yeah,
have
so what were
any?
you gonna say?
Starbucks. About like the whole names.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Oh.
Me either. Explain it, please.
How they say that like, what's the first thing they do when people grab their cup and it doesn't have the right name? Like they take a picture of it and they post like, this is not even my name, right?
Oh.
Like sometimes they do it on purpose so they can like advertise Starbucks. Because then people will be like, oh, but the drinks looks good. Like I want some now.
I feel like they would have to tell their employees that, and by now at least one employee would be like, "Oh, I used to work at Starbucks. They told us to spell it wrong." I think they're just. People-
Yeah, I think I heard
Has that
from someone.
happened?
Yeah, I think that's why I thought it.
I don't know.
Oh wait, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like it's just like some names are hard. Like my name, you spell it weird, so people don't spell it right. And then some people, it's just I wouldn't know. Some people I just wouldn't know how to spell their name. Like I don't know.
Would you guys be scared if dogs became humans? Because they would expose all your secrets.
Do you mean?
Like Diva could literally be hearing me right now. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna
Bubba
tell
has been
him."
in the room, and so yeah.
Like like he'd be exposing you. Like, why you built like that?
What's like the scandal that happened at your guys' school? You all went to different schools.
One time, let me tell you. One time, there's a girl, literally my freshman year, and she comes up to me. She comes up to me and she's like, "I heard that you had sex in the bathroom." I was like,
I caught somebody having sex in the restroom. My
You
freshman
caught
year,
them?
yeah. Well, not like looked in it, but like,
You could hear it.
yeah, one of our cheerleaders. But yeah, let's just say I went downstairs and I saw them both go in the restroom, and I was like, "Everyone!"
Wait, two boys? Because in
No,
the boys'
no.
restroom?
No, it was a guy and a girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I kind of told everyone. I was like, "Everyone, look."
You
Like,
did?
Yeah. And they're like, "What? No, there's there's like two people in there," and I was like,
Damn. But
And
was that
then-
like the biggest? Oh no, at your school it was that teacher that died. That's like all I knew about Omaha
Oh,
South
yeah,
like
there
a
was,
few
like-
years ago.
a fight with these like, I don't know, these one girls, and the teacher got involved to like break it up, and one of them like punched them in his chest, and later on, like once they separated the fight, he went back to his classroom and then he had a heart attack and died.
Wait, was it in the school? I thought it was
Uh-huh, in the
outside.
school.
Oh, in the school?
Yeah.
my lips are peeling. But mine would have to be like this teacher got arrested for something about like
Minors
dating.
or
I
something?
think dating
Yeah.
a student. It was my freshman year, and like yeah, I only know about it because this one teacher for history class, he made us like write down like what's going on right now, in the news, and he made us write down like what happened at our school, and I was like, "What? This is really weird."
That's so weird.
He started talking about it, and I was like, "I really don't care." Like,
I'd
that's
be
it.
creeped out.
Everyone always gets Bellevue East confused with West, so
They
yeah.
get that confused of what?
Just, I guess, both Bellevue. They're like,
Yeah.
East, West, what happened at which school?
Oh.
Mhm.
Didn't somebody kill themselves at West?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did they kill themselves?
In
Ralston, right?
Not at
Yeah.
all. Oh, okay. Somebody, I didn't go there my
boy.
freshman year. But yeah, he killed himself at home, and it was really, and that's why Be Kind is a thing
Yeah.
because of that.
I thought it was from like Millard West or something.
Mm.
No, that was a kid at Ralston, you're right. But I never met him. I didn't go to school. I never went to school with him or anything. Oh, but at Bellevue West, there's like a second story, like a second level, like the common area, and then like this. And this kid jumped off of it, but he didn't die. I think he was trying to or something. I don't really know.
I really don't know. I don't pay attention to West.
You're a Spartan.
Um,
Native Americans were here first, but we're not talking about politics. Were they? I don't know.
That hurts.
What's a topic you guys feel uncomfortable talking about? Me at first was sex.
Yeah,
like
same.
I was really like until I met
Oh, really?
this little freak.
Now we just talk about it 24/7.
Yes.
With each other.
Everyone always tells me like when they first meet me that I look innocent. Do I look innocent?
Other
I
people say
mean,
about me
right.
too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, about you guys?
Yeah, about
I mean-
me, like.
I know everyone's a freak.
I know all these like innocent like little kid looking people for reeks.
Right.
they're like
She only gets
yeah,
little kids.
like I fucking.
I hate
You're
you.
like.
Would you ever date someone younger than you?
No. Well, no. I
Well,
don't
even
think
like
so.
6 months.
I mean, if he like really looked like
Look,
older
yeah,
than
like,
me.
look older.
Yeah, if he
yeah,
if he
I
looks
guess it
your
just really
age.
depends. Like,
What if he like had everything you want in a dude, but he was younger than you, and he was like, and he's taller and he looks so grown.
well, yeah, I think it's like in the heart. But if it's like you're 5 years younger than me, like
5 years. We're too young.
I'm
We're
not
too
trying
young
to catch
for
it.
that. No, I'm just saying like 6 months, like a year younger than you or something.
oh yeah.
Like now, because we're young. Oh, would I date someone younger than me? I mean, I guess
Age is
they-
just a
if
number.
They had like good things, I guess, but I wouldn't want to. Well, if we were in the same grade, I think I would. Pretty girls.
Making a YouTube video.
Okay, so my phone ran out of storage, so now I'm on Hugo's phone. And I'm sorry, Abby did not get to finish her story. We might do a part 2.
You'll just have to wait.
Yeah, we might do a part 2 mukbang. We probably will. So thank you guys for watching.
Next time I'll have makeup because they try to look better than me, but I'll give it to them this time.
Like, comment, subscribe. Tell all your friends. Become a bighead.
Yes, we already have to.
But you can't become a pretty girl. You'll be
A kitty girl.
period.
You'd be like, bye.
Bye from the pretty girls.